if it's really something, and it's pretty special. But I wouldn't be here without my teammates, and I said that before I said in the speech. And, they're what got me here.
Looked like you got a little choked up there, but did.
You didn't know what to expect coming in, and all of a sudden, you hear your name, and you're like, "Whoa!" It's it surprised me, and like I said, I gotta give a lot of credit to my teammates, and I got a lot of family and friends here, so it's pretty special.
Had you given it much thought about winning?
It's always in the back of your mind, but you're not putting pressure on yourself either. So it's to be here and to take everything, and it's been a fun time, and it's one of those things that you don't know what to expect, and nobody knows.
Obviously, you were a good junior player and all that, but did you ever see yourself as one day reaching this level, or have you maybe exceeded your expectations?
You go out and you try to do the same things that you do, that what got you here, and you try to do the same things that, day in, day out, and see, kind of see where it takes you. And it's got me to where I want to be, and hopefully there's more to come.
Corey, when you look at your career so far, would you say that you've taken large jumps from year to year? Would it be a steady increase? How do you see it?
You always want to build on the year before, and I think it's a steady increase, and hopefully it keeps increasing. You don't want to take a step backwards. You always want to keep going forward and moving forward, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Do you think this will change the way your opponents view you a little bit now? Do you get more focus next season when you're out there?
I don't know. We match up. Our line kind of matches up against the other team's top line, so we go back and forth, and I don't know if this will put me over the top, but it definitely is something that I'm pretty happy for.
I'd heard that you're going to take the trophy somewhere. Do you have plans for it, or?
No plans yet.
Okay. Are you a student of history on this trophy? Have you had a lot of time to reflect and look at the names that are on there, and then say to yourself, "Wow, I'm one of those names now"?
Oh, haven't really sat down and looked at it, but obviously you do here, and you do know who's on that list and on that trophy. It's it's a pretty remarkable list, and just in the recent years, the guys that have won this, and it's going, like I said, it's going to take some time to sink in, and we'll move on from there.
When you were younger, did you ever make it to the hall and look at some of these trophies and things?
Yeah, I've been there a couple times, and you see all these trophies in there, and all of a sudden, you're holding one of them, and it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a dream come true, I guess.
Corey, your line's pretty well locked down with you and Getzlaf and Ryan, but the second line is sooner than later going to undergo some transition. Are there any of the younger forwards in the organization, guys like Devo or Edom, Holland, that you forged a relationship with, and what do you look forward to out of that group?
Well, I think the organization has done well in drafting him. You look at those guys, you watch those guys at camp, and it's they're going to come up and they're going to be stars in this league. It's going to obviously you can't play forever, so there's going to be changes, but hopefully it's a little later.
Why did you not expect the win?
You don't come in expecting. You come in and whatever happens. I guess it's you look at the seasons the other two had in Martin St. Louis. He took Tampa to a different level, and then Daniel's team leading, the only guy to break 100 points, leading the league in scoring, and you never know what to expect. So it's just come in and have fun with it, I guess.
Did you look at the Lindsay Award as kind of a gauge early on in the show of how your chances might stand?
Not really. That's voted on the players, and the players, they have a vote for this. So I didn't really think about it too much. I kind of just sat back, enjoyed the show, and had fun.
You mentioned a lot of family and friends. Who else is here today?
I got there's probably in total 30, 35 of us. So I got close relatives, and then my grandma's here, and my brother, and all our buddies back I played in London with. So it's a lot of fun. And, and to share this with them is really good.
Sounds like they all came a pretty long way too.
Yeah, all Peterborough, Ottawa, London, all over the place. So all back in that day.
Corey, can you talk about just the moment itself when you heard your name called? Just kind of what went through your mind?
I don't know. It's, when you hear your name, it was, it kind of shocked me. Like I said, you don't really believe it, but gave my dad, gave my mom a big hug, and went up on stage.
Tough to keep the waterworks from.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm an emotional person, and it's like going back when you won the Stanley Cup. And I cried after that. That's that's just the person I am.
What do you think about just all the things that you've accomplished thus far? I mean, you're just 26, and yet you've got a number of different honors and cup and all these things already at 26.
Hopefully it continues. That's all I got. I mean, everything's gone well in the past, and you're always looking for more.
I heard Ryan Kessler say before the show that he practiced a speech. Gathering that you did not practice a speech.
Well, I mean, I knew what I wanted to say. I knew what I wanted to get across, and hopefully it came out all right.
Were you surprised at that? Were you surprised at all?
A little bit. Like I said, I mean, you look at the different years that everybody had that was up for this award, and sitting in 100 points, at least second scoring, and you never know what to expect when you come into these things.
Did you think that he had an added kind of chance because of what happened with his brother last year, or that maybe it was kind of like a moment for the two of them?
I mean, I don't know how to answer that. It's you look. He had a great year. He obviously the players saw that in the Ted Lindsay Award. And, when you have a guy like that and going out and scoring 100 points, it's not an easy thing to do.